rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
I can't get over how happy this beat is. I really love it. The time now is 7:45 in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Unfortunately, Sion will not be giving commentary this morning. He apologizes to the listeners that were who were looking forward to his commentary this morning. Instead, you have myself and Christal, the odd couple, here on Activated Morning. Today, December 1st, first day of December, the month of Christ, Christmas. Good morning.
You done?
I have one more thing to say.
Okay,
The
go
birth
ahead.
of Christ, Santa Claus,
You
Rudolph, the
can't be
red-nosed
putting
reindeer.
birth of Christ and Santa Claus in the same sentence, because the two conflicting.
The birth of Christ, full stop. Also,
Should I say
Santa
theories?
Claus, full stop.
Father
this-
God in heaven, help me.
This morning, we will be doing Sion's commentary. And
No, we're
this
not doing
morning,
Sion's
what I want to
commentary.
say about politics.
Lord, and I see I'm listening to you. There's one thing that first of all, WhatsApp number to call 4579997. Same number, right? We're live on Facebook and YouTube at WFM 99SVG. Of course, you can follow us on the other platforms at the same handle, WFM 99SVG. That is TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Okay, so there's one more thing that I want to touch on. Well, just to mention concerning this traffic. There is a trouble area in Annesville that oftentimes when I'm there, I don't see police officers. And many times and afternoons, students are standing up literally in the road every afternoon, Monday to Friday. Once school open, I think it's a trouble area. I don't see any police officers. But you have the time and energy to come out before 7 o'clock on a Friday at end of month, right?
I ain't ask them now in traffic talk.
I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else while you were doing traffic talk. So maybe we can have a little bit of attention to that, because out there it does have the excessively loud music. Excessively loud music. Oftentimes you have vans just turning around in the middle of the road right there at Highway Trading, at that bus stop there, and sometimes at the bus stop right outside of Massey. But hey, I guess it's not important enough for you to focus on. Anyways, I go on with that, because if I only stay on the bus system here in this place.
So, guess what launched now that it's December 1st? But did it launch on December 1st? No, I did not. But the Botanical Gardens, those who usually look forward to the Botanical Gardens, 9 Nights launched November 28th. 9 Nights of Lights is a festival of lights, food, and music at the Botanical Gardens to celebrate Christmas in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The festival takes place from Friday, December 15th to Saturday, December 23rd. Listen, 9 Nights is one of the most beautiful things. 9 nights, 9 mornings, caroling, community light up.
Christmas.
I love Christmas.
It's nice. It's nice. 9 nights. It's more convenient for me to go to 9 nights than to go to 9 mornings. I think both of them are one really unique, interesting, and something to look forward to every Christmas. And I'm happy that it's happening like at the Botanic. Is it Botanic or Botanical Gardens? Botanic, I think it's Botanic Gardens.
It's botanical.
There was an argument about that some time ago now, if it's botanical or botanical. Anyways, at the gardens, the oldest in the Western Hemisphere. And it's, what to say about it, boy? It's a very nice family-oriented event. And what I look forward to the most is having the opportunity to get Madongo bakes in the night at Christmas in Kingstown. And of course, you'd have your other foods, but the Madongo bakes, I would just get out of my bed just to go down there just for the Madongo bakes. But it's something that people should really go to. I feel like it's more family oriented. I think because of the setting, and you can sit down on the grass and what's not, walk around the entire gardens. There's a bit more attraction to me than 9 mornings, but they both have their like signature value. They both have their difference and similarities in value and offerings.
I
So
used to always love to brag on 9 mornings because it's something unique to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And
I could say, "Good morning. It's 9 mornings."
actually, you can't because
Why?
okay, that's not funny. Let me not do that. But it's something I always used to brag about. The one thing that we have that the other countries don't have. 9 mornings. 9 mornings is such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful time. It's one of the few times in the year where you really feel community.
Few times.
Name some. Should be every day, but it's one of the few times that we actually feel.
Independence is another time.
Oh yes.
Easter, I think, is another time. Last more so Christian community.
Joshua asks if Sian went to claim his goat.
We crack the man.
But all things in one. You know, Christmas is a time where we drink and we have fun and we eat. And the Prime Minister had urged Vincentians to be wary of the effects of rum consumption on their bodies. Prime Minister speaking on WEFM, I'm reading from 999wefm.com. The Prime Minister speaking on WEFM's Issue at Hand program discussed the prevalence of rum shops in communities throughout the country. He called on persons to think of how the excessive drinking of rum can affect their health. He said, this matter of the number of rum shops coming about is something
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We had spoken about it, but it's tricky.
It's is it tricky? Entities is a very, 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 very extremely serious topic. And people often don't take care of their health until it's too late, where you have to be reactive. You can always be proactive in terms of your maintaining good physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Now, I don't see anything wrong with the legal moderate consumption of alcohol. Is what happens when you're legal
Yeah, when
over
the
18,
oh.
moderate, not so much that you turn over and you drop down in a gutter and you don't know yourself.
Is that law that you need to be over 18 to consume alcohol?
Must be over 18, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bars can get into trouble legally if they are caught selling alcohol to underage persons, anybody under the age of 18. The legal drinking age is 18.
But we have a culture here where anybody drinking at any age, really.
Yeah, culture and law, they differ in this case here. But back to cricket, he's not wrong for suggesting that we should watch what we consume in terms of alcohol. But people turn to alcohol because they're really stressed out and then they get addicted. I always believe that charity, y'all do not misinterpret what I'm about to say. Charity begins at home. Any advice? Charity begins at home.
I think what you're saying is clear. What you mean, don't misinterpret.
Because it could mean X and it could mean Y.
I think it means both X and Y.
Charity begins at home. But if you know you can't hold your liquor, don't even touch it. Don't even watch it.
But-
Find another way of dealing with stuff or enjoying yourself.
I know Strong Rum and SLR, our I would say branding, our country liquors. I can't see myself drinking strong rum. I don't know people just drink anything you could clean with. I don't know people drink anything you could start a fire with. I think that
So you can't start a fire with vodka?
yes. I don't drink vodka.
What do you drink?
Guinness.
You could start a fire with
Campari.
Guinness.
You could start a fire with Guinness way. You could start a fire with Campari.
Yeah, if you boil it down enough and make it stronger. I don't know. I don't go
but
around
that's
starting
how I
fires.
feel. Genuinely, that's how I feel. Like once you could start fire with something, it shouldn't be in your body.
But he said rum. He said rum or alcohol.
He said rum, drinking of rum.
Rum.
But you know, people
I feel
usually
it.
when we speak in colloquially, rum mean everything.
Rum is different to other stuff, but I
Yeah,
would say alcohol. Overconsumption is a no.
yeah, and everything you need to practice moderation. That is in the Bible, moderation.
Yeah, man, because the strong rum is actually an integral part of Christmas. Some
And-
people soak their fruits in strong rum.
And that's why I think
black
it's
cake.
tricky. Because on one end, it is the culture for, as you say, black cake, different sort of things.
rum
every
punch,
rum
some
punch,
drinks around Christmas
most drinks. People, this is the most
But then,
the brewery gets when people buy sales, when people buy the
anywhere for
cases.
Christmas, any company gets a lot of sales at Christmas.
But especially the brewery, this is when people buy a lot of drinks by the cases.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Solomons. You get a case of this, a case of that.
Yes.
Do
So,
you?
it's
Do you-
hmm.
I want you to read again his quote. I want you to quote him again.
People think that when they're drinking when they're drinking rum, they're consuming a lot of sugar. Diabetes is a hell of a problem. And if you drink and you ain't eat properly, it creates further problems. Your young body may be able to hold it for a while, but very quickly that body becomes not cured by the rum, It will become aged by excessive drinking of alcohol, the Prime Minister said.
Alternative theory or something to consider. Some people think about the necessary evils of certain things, right? But the more people consume, I'm not saying that is right, but the more people consume, the more sales these companies get. And in turn, not the more taxes that the country get.
That's what I was saying with the police. Do you think that we should adjust the age for not adjust the age? Do you think that police should enforce the legal drinking age? Because this is the first I'm hearing that there's a legal drinking
Yeah.
age.
If it is that you cannot sell you cannot sell to certain age groups, it's automatic that it's a legal drinking age. We had that on Cop Chat once in the past, liquor licenses.
Okay.
But the police saying, I have never read of a bar or an owner of any bartender getting in trouble for selling to a minor. But you can. It's in there. You can pay a sum of money as well for selling to minors. But
I wonder what you call that.
in this space, I observed something some time ago, a supermarket where the cashiers, and I think it was really good. And it is a standard, and I shouldn't be praising the supermarket for doing it because you're supposed to do it. And that's why I say police need to be at Anna's Vale highway trading area, because young people I've seen them attempt to purchase alcohol in Massey. When they get to the cashier will ask for an ID card.
Yeah, but that don't stop the price.
It doesn't stop, but it's something that should be happening at any bar
Okay.
or restaurant
You're right.
or supermarket. I know, albeit I don't know about the other supermarkets because I'm not there when to witness it. So I don't know. I can't say whether it doesn't happen or it happens or what. But
big up
to
Massey.
see, like, okay, they're asking for ID. A simple drink as like a shandy-like beverage, which is like 4.something%, they will ask you for your ID.
All right. Well, the time is now 8 o'clock in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We'll be back at 8:05 to discuss the Salvation Army and the missing girls.